What do I owe the...
I regret to inform...
And divorced. But why have you come...
Glendan has...
It is Twyonders I see. By creating an alliance.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you... I would be...
Of course. If you really...
What is that?
It may only be a legend. But it is said, the first...
And where is the...
Somewhere the entrance, the path. But beware. Anything else?
Nothing. I must go. Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet an onmiltrikmen?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
I hope you and your allies share the same ideas. Because once the crown is on their head, we will have to follow their course.
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Bit of poison on my blade. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
It's no magic.
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
Sorry, Deirdre. I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt. Too bad. You leave me no choice. I have come to take that crown. Enough. I accept my defeat. Take this crown. I am not worthy to wear it, so it seems.
So it seems indeed. We will meet again at Dorhad Genadu. Until then, Deirdre.
Greetings! So...
Thanks, but I'd rather walk.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
What brings you here, Honor Manawi?
I would like to meet Enon Miel Frictum if you were elected.
You are a Karants of our clan, and I would be glad to help you meet Enon Miel, but you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would
And where can I hope to find it?
in the burial, and that it is a if you
I went into the tomb. I found the crown that your ancient high kings wore upon their heads.
And now you count on using it to lean upon the leader you have chose to reign.
Yes. I need to be certain that the one elected High King helps me encounter...
I already promised you my help in... Do you wish that your people may continue to settle here? For our mutual benefit?
Take it. I hope you will keep your word and...
The Council is beginning to unite. It is time I left you. Thank you for having given me the crown. I will not forget your help. I promise you this.
Congratulations on your new position, Ulan. You will undoubtedly prove yourself worthy. But it's time you kept your promise. I must meet...
I have not forgotten the gift you gave me when you... But first, I must go to the sanctuary myself, Karan. Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance. I will then have spoken with Enon Milfrichteman.
In 2 days? Very well, I'll be there.
I hope you have some cards or dice on you to pass the time. Unless you'd rather go somewhere else.
I'm glad to see you here, Karans.
How was your encounter with Enon Milfrichteman?
Very good. I accomplished the rites the way I was supposed to, and I received his blessing. He was concerned about the negative influence of a Renaigse, but I reassured him. Don't worry, but you should go. He's expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path, and do not turn back. Even the slightest hesitation could awaken the creatures who guard this place.
child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call on vrienden. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon vrienden. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give, but for that, I must survive, fed by the venom of intrigues from far away. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven. He draws each day a little more from me, and threat.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must...
That's impossible. How...
You must leave. Someone has followed your footsteps. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be their victims.
I saw a man fleeing to Sanctuary. I should have warned you that you couldn't bring anyone with you. Were you able to get all the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Know that if we can help our allies, we will do it with pleasure. I am certain that the Donegada on the island will be able to help you make sense of what you heard.
Thank you, Ulan. I'll take some time to dwell on it.
You still look troubled. Does the fleeing man worry you?
No. I just learned a few things which I would like to verify.
I understand. For now, qua awalan.
Goodbye. Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you.
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a...
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best...
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is... Tell me, who did you choose?
Ulan, the king of the village of Vignamri. He's a negotiator.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what?
I was able to enter the sanctuary.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on... What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and...
No. In fact, I spoke to an
Fascinating. And I thought the gods were... Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, by exploiting the earth so much, we have... And the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about... He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those...
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Yes. Something rather... He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because...
Really? But unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yeah.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sin by sowing the seeds of discord between us. He's probably hoping to weaken. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? Is there anything you would like to tell me?
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back...
Lord de Sade, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Ex...
I am ashamed to once again rely, and you have proven such a valuable...
How might I be of service?
Animals creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They do not even try to avoid our weapons. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue. Please find the origin. If we cannot hold out, the entire I sent a small group of trackers so that they might... Their last message. The savages are...
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. She's leading out...
Very well.
Be so kind as to...
I would like to broach a...
I beg your pardon?
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna Hak conductors to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemy. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare...
I never... I promise you that man went beyond his orders. I assure you, I implore you. Please accept my sincerest and...
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. I'm surprised that your spy has not returned to report the mission's failure. Has he fled rather than assuming responsibility?
I have not seen him, this is true. Which does not surprise me, given all. But know that he will be caught and judged for his... Once again, I apologize sincerely for this. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman.
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose.
No. That is terrible. What a shame. I am truly sorry. Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to reach Hikmet.
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to... You have done a great service for me. Though there is... I was told that you met these savages and then let them go.
The congregation is not in conflict with these natives, and has no...
your famous neutrality. Well then, you have solved the problem.
My pleasure. I imagine the captain must have informed you of all that we learned.
Indeed, and I am extremely worried. An attack of any significance... We have the means to repel these savages. But it will not be without...
Perhaps there is another way. The natives have clearly expressed their wishes. The freedom of...
I see where this is headed, but I fear that they were not honest with you. A few natives are being held in the prison of the Coin Guard, but a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault of such commitment.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but of kidnapped. The victims are only villagers.
This is inexplicable. We have taken... Of course, we answer their attacks in kind. And what use would we have for a few fishermen, hunters...
Might it be possible that these kidnappings have taken place without your consent?
I doubt that. But of course, it is always... If that were the case, that since you have been of such service to my people, and this grievous affair seems of great... Would you be of a mind to lead the inquiry? Capture a few of these savages. We must understand what is going on before they...
Very well. I shall get to the bottom of...
Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you.
Farewell, my lord.
Sir Desade, I'm glad to see that
Your emissary informed us...
our city and our lands. I received a message. I am not a but I cannot. I want to know. I'm counting on you for this. Go to the east out. The officer in charge will undoubtedly be able to tell you it. I'm not really so.
How could I refuse in the face of such a I will depart right away, and I hope to make it there in time.
Thank you, Desade. Anything else?
I will leave you to your business.
Good.